The Trump administration has been lying to us. Has it been lying to us? Do you guys remember hearing this like 1,000 times this year?
We have 30,000 beds in Guantanamo to detain the worst criminal illegal aliens threatening the American people.
Are you still prioritizing going after the worst of the worst, or are you now arresting anyone who's here?
The worst of the worst, always first.
Just to follow up, Libby, on who the president wants to see housed in Alcatraz, the worst of the worst criminals.
We will continue to go after the worst of the worst across the country like President Trump has told us to do.
Wow. Okay. Let's check that data out.
For more than 9 months into the Trump administration's immigration crackdown, roughly 220,000 people have been arrested by ICE agents. That number comes from new data shared by the University of California, Berkeley, as part of its deportation data project. It also found that nearly 75,000 people who were arrested have no criminal records. These numbers give one of the most revealing looks into the Trump administration's aggressive efforts to rein in immigration.
Well, new details this morning about the Trump administration's immigration crackdown.
The government has arrested about 220,000 people in the 9 months since President Trump took office. That's according to the Data Deportation Project at the University of California, Berkeley. That group also found that ICE agents detained nearly 75,000 people with no criminal record.
Well, new data revealing that ICE agents have detained nearly 75,000 people with no criminal records since January.
Under President Trump, under this, ongoing operation, immigration arrests have surged to roughly 220,000 in the just 9 months.
In many of these cases, there had not been criminal records.
Wow, that can't be right. ICE is arresting nearly 75,000 people who had no criminal history at the time they were taken into custody. But that would mean that the Trump administration has been lying to us. Has it been lying to us? You know what? I guess that's why we still haven't gotten our $5,000 DOGE checks. Oh, and our $2,000 tariff checks. Hey, but you know what? At least America is great again. Look, guys, these people were not arrested for serious crimes, okay? These people were picked up for civil immigration issues, which are different from criminal acts, period. This is a major shift in how enforcement has been done in the past. ICE told the public its focus was people who pose a threat, okay? People with serious criminal convictions. But these new numbers show a large part of enforcement is now aimed at people, with clean records instead. And guys, this is how they are leaving. This man was at a scheduled hearing in the process of getting his citizenship. And that's not all, guys. This is happening every day, everywhere, okay? There's also a group of, I think, 4 people who were arrested just before taking their oath in New Jersey. Imagine going through this process, which, by the way, takes years. I mean, several appointments, just so much uncertainty. You finally made it. You're getting ready to take your oath and become an American citizen. And as you are there to do that, nope. You get snatched up by masked federal agents, and then you're taken away. Sorry, you didn't do it fast enough. Sorry. I mean, oh my God. I'm sorry, but I can't even imagine. Oh my God. I mean, look, many of these people are parents. I mean, workers or longtime residents who have lived in the United States for years. I mean, there is another really important detail, okay? The 75,000, that number does not include what Border Patrol is doing, by the way, okay? They have their own operations and its own arrests. The number of people with no criminal history being taken into custody is even higher when you count both agencies. So when you put all of this together, it paints a clear picture. Immigration enforcement in America is no longer only about public safety. It is now a system that reaches into homes, job sites, and communities, even when there is no criminal charge involved. And for many families, that creates fear, confusion, and uncertainty about what could happen next. This is not about politics. I want to apologize. As you can tell, I am emotional right now. So I apologize for that. This is not about politics. It's about how government power is used, who it touches, and what it means for people who live here. These are questions that will follow us for a long time, because when a country decides, who it targets and why, it says something about its values and its future. Thank you for watching. I am Jared Zisser, and this is Ring of Fire. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on notifications to make sure you are informed about everything important in progressive politics today. And if you are looking for fact-based, independent reporting all day, every day, follow me here on Instagram or here on Facebook. See you in the next video.